I'll be honest and say I hadn't heard of Arne prior to 2 days ago, but I've learned his name. I figured I might as well learn a bit more about him as well. Slot is not too similar to Jurgen Klopp, and he either utilises a 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1, which is a counter-pressing style. The midfield is different, but we'll get to that. One of the biggest issues with gegenpressing is that you get your opportunities from the opponent being in possession. They have the ball and you win it back close to the goal as their shape opens to try and attack, which is all well and good until you come across teams who don't try to play through your press and just launch balls and partial press onto fast players who play the high line, something which has happened to Klopp's teams since the very beginning and still happens now. See Manchester United as a recent example. The other issue is that some teams don't bother. They sit in large compact numbers and allow you to have the ball, when if your chances come from the opponent having the ball, what you do, what won't they do? This isn't something that happens too often in Germany. They don't tend to be compact at all, and it's a league where players get quite a bit of space. That's probably why Klopp kind of used it so effectively there. Klopp often relied on the brilliance of the likes of Salah and Mane for long periods of time and struggled when players like that were in poor form. He's since moved the burden of creativity to fullbacks, allowing Robbo and Trent to get forward since they're both excellent passers. Strange that he never brought a true number 9 with a tactic that's kind of made for the one. Slot's very similar to this, except his teams tend to have the ball a lot more and only use counter press to help keep the ball as opposed to create opportunities. And Slot's team's chances come from wide cutbacks more often than not, or wide forwards cutting inside. I actually don't think that tactically he's that similar to Klopp. The comparison is mostly coming from the formation being used on the counter press. Klopp's style is high pressure, immediate counter press and diagonal balls from the back. Slot prefers to build his play through the midfield and doesn't use long diagonals very often. In fact, you'll ignore that he's 4-3-3 for a far more similar manager than Klopp. Likes possession, builds through midfield, prefers a short intricate passing style and creates chances from wide cutbacks in the penalty area while employing an aggressive counter press. Pep Guardiola, specifically the one before Haaland arrived. FSG are going for him because he's similar to Klopp, but because he will require less signings than probably Ruben Amorim, who would have placed more, and probably is the cheaper option than the likes of Amorim and Alonso. And yeah, I think it kind of moves away from one man at the top in Jurgen Klopp, previously having all the power, which is interesting. But yeah, I even wonder if the club had him in mind considering his tactics. They're not even really Klopp players. Klopp prefers hard-working water carriers, while Alexis McAllister works very hard. There's no high-pressing water carrier there, which was an interesting scene in their recruitment this last summer, especially with likes of Szoboszlai and Endo too. I still have doubts about whether he can do, because obviously we've seen with Erik ten Hag is a very tough step up from the Dutch league to the Premier League. So yeah, while there's doubts, Liverpool is not an easy sell right now with all the change and the opportunity to replace Klopp. So yeah, I think there's right to have some scepticism, but Klopp made us believers, and that's exactly the take that Liverpool fans need to have with Slots coming in. So anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.